Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another No Man's Sky, the Endurance Update episode. Today, we are back at our little base shelter here on our scorched planet while we resume the search for sentinels. So, I've got an idea of what we're going to do today, and what I'd like to do is just make a signal booster and be on the lookout for some specific buildings. Obviously, this particular building here isn't the one that we need, but there are a couple that have doors that, if we start attacking them, should draw the presence of the sentinels. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, obviously wait for our thermal protection warning. What I'm going to do today is worry about building up a signal booster, locating one of these buildings, and then bringing us back in once we've actually located it. And hopefully we can pick a fight with the sentinels. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. So I've come up on this particular restore point, and there is an unknown building listed here, which seems to be some damaged machinery, it appears. But there's someone here, too. Let's see if we can talk to them. Traveler, your is life form. We're starting to understand more words. That's looking pretty good. The Korvax serenely navigates the terrain here, apparently impervious to the boiling surface of their synthetic casing. After performing a swift analysis of my equipment, they freely recharge my hazard protection. Sweet! Chemist entity Latari just looks at me expressionlessly. That's awesome. We won't turn that down. Okay, so as you've probably seen from the footage that I've been playing, I decided to travel back to our first galaxy. that we started in to see if there would be any chance of a planet having high sentinel activity, because our current galaxy just doesn't have anything. And coming out of the space station, the first thing I find is a planet with high sentinel activity. So you can guess where we're going, and I'll see you guys there in just a minute. I can't see anything. That looks like the ground. Can I just land somewhere? External temperature 128 or 120.8 C. Extreme wind blasting. Yeah. Oh, this is wonderful. We're gonna take care of some of these plants we know are our problem. And then hop back in our ship. That's pretty insane. I wonder if this is just an environmental hazard that's going on right now, and we maybe just need to wait it out. Okay, so it did look like we just needed to wait out the storm. My game did crash while we were waiting out the storm, so I guess that kind of helps and works out in our favor. So now the task is, what can we do to get the Sentinels mad at us? Now this says the Sentinels require orthodoxy, but above the planet it said it was high Sentinel activity. So I'm not quite sure what it is we need to do in order to get something mad at us. That's a cool looking creature. Okay, here we go. We now have a Sentinel drone investigating us. I didn't even see him there. Can't scan him. Is he scanning my ship? Or is he scanning something on the ground? You know what? This is what we need. You're done, dude. Oh, of course I don't have suit infantry. Because, you know, why would I? That shield didn't work for that, did it? Right. We'll have to work with that. Okay. Very interesting. Reinforcements incoming. I'm gonna pop in the ship real quick so we can sort out our inventory. Sentinel combat unit deployed? Oh my, there are a lot of them. Cool, there's some pugnium. Almost got our 50 pugnium here. Okay, we're not doing too bad. See if we can keep picking up these supplies here. Now that's all I'm really here for is the pugnium, so once we get enough of that, we're getting out of here. Sounds like one of them is charging up. I think this dude is repairing things. Ow. Okay, not doing too bad. that sound? What is that? Okay. That dude looks like a problem. Yep, we're getting out of here. Interceptors arriving? Okay. Uh-huh, very cool. I think they're in behind me. Yep, sure are. See if we can take them out. Where are they? I'm getting blasted here. My controls are all over the place right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna get out of here. Now let's see if they follow me up into space. It's disorienting down there on the planet. There's 6 Sentinel interceptors remaining. Now, did they follow me up? They sure did. Let's see if we can find them here in open space. Alright, let's charge up that shield. Do a quick turn on him here. I'm having a really hard time with the controls today here. I think I know what it is now. I'm holding down the S key, and it's auto-locking onto everything. So this is just me holding down the S key. So I don't really like this, I'll be honest. It feels a little cheesy, but I'm going to use it because I can't really change the controls in combat. More interceptors? Yeah, okay. We're gonna try and get to this space station before any more craziness happens. Let's get in here before these sentinels arrive. Wow, let me tell you, that is some chaos. Whew. Wow. You know what is a nuisance? Those controls. Alright, let's go ahead and assess the situation here. We did get plenty of pugnium. We also got some salvaged glass, which looks really interesting. Phew, sorry, just de-stressing after that. Man, that was something else. Man, I am still decompressing. That was so much chaos so quickly. Maybe the high sentinel activity was a terrible idea? Whew. Alright, we're gonna pop inside the base real quick here. Okay, cool. It does look like our fungal cluster has grown as well. That is so awesome. Our first harvests. Man, that feels really cool. Okay, I'm also going to try and take a moment here real quick to assess the controls to see if something may have changed. Maybe something happened when my game crashed that turned on some kind of aim assist or auto-locking or something, but as helpful as that was, it was really disorienting when I was trying to figure out why my ship wasn't going where I thought it was going. So give me just a moment here. Okay, so I'm taking a look at this Starship Combat Auto Follow setting. It was set to enabled as hold, which would make sense since I was holding down the S key and it seemed to just try and track whatever it could. Looks like you have the option to toggle this, and then you have the option to set it as disabled. Let me tell you what, I'm going to set that to disabled. The auto tracking, while effective, like extremely effective, it feels a little cheesy, and I just don't like having to let go of direct control of the ship. I like to know where my ship is going. As poor of a pilot as I may be, I still want to know where it's going. So I think we're going to try setting that on disabled, and the next time we get up into some kind of a ship combat, hopefully that'll help alleviate the problem that we are experiencing. But now that we're here, let's talk to our scientist and overseer. Do you have the data, traveler? My child cannot see the world as you see it. To share your scans will be to share your consciousness with them. It is a tremendous gift. Yep. Hey you. What sights? By way of thanks, my child has prepared you a blueprint. They have learned how to make unstable gel. They hope it makes you happy. Yeah, that absolutely makes me happy. I don't know what it is. It is a highly reactive gel. This substance is both energy rich and dangerous to touch. Well, hey, I know what it is now. 2 gifts in 1, I suppose. Traveler, this data has raised a concern. As a beacon, my child could receive signals from unknown sources all across the galaxy. I will be unable to protect them from the unsavory thoughts of the Gek, or the harsh scans of the Sentinels. If you find ion batteries, I will prepare polyfiber blueprints, and we shall weave them a protective cloak. Do not delay, traveler. Their young mind is very impressionable. Okay, that's pretty cool. So now we need to gather ion batteries. I think we can make those. But let's talk to our overseer. Do you have it, friend? They're flesh. They're pugnium. Bro, let me tell you. Yeah, I got it. I don't know if it was worth it. The overseer, in something of a state of excitement, asks me for the pugnium I have gathered. Attendant Ori presents me with a reward, as I knew they would. Friend, there is another matter. I gave you the means to create a weapons terminal, did I not? Yet I see no Viking in attendance. Does my help mean so little to you that you would tarry so? You must recruit an armorer before we can proceed. The overseer requires me to build a weapons terminal and recruit a Viking armorer for my base. Splendid! I do enjoy our Viking friends. We shall all live in harmony, I think. Very cool. And we got an upgrade module from that. Alright. Now, as a last state of business here, let's go ahead and take a look at our base computer archives. Which I just remembered you have to have the quest selected for. We're at 58%. Hey, making really good progress. I saw another one of them today. On the space station. They looked at me like I wasn't there. Stared right through. Was just a geck when I returned. Imagining things? Let's hope so. Ooh, base technology data extracted. What do we get? An appearance modifier. Hey, that's pretty cool. A buildable module that allows the user to adjust their personal appearance settings. How big is that? Not very. Let's do something like this. And what can we do about another biofuel reactor? Okay, we need one metal plating. Go ahead and put in just a little bit of fuel. Just want to see if that's enough. And it is, yep, so it looks like we might have just overloaded our, what's the word I'm looking for? We might have overloaded our other biofuel reactor, which is fine. Okay, very cool. I don't think this is something that needs to stay powered all the time anyways, so I'm fine with this just kind of chilling outside, and we can power it up with a little bit of stuff when we need to. But hey, I think that's where we're going to call it an episode for today. That was, let me tell you, that was a lot of chaos. So hopefully I'm going to try and condense that down well enough for you, and hopefully not blast your eardrums with all the violence that was happening. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more content from me in the future, tap the red subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Later!